Welcome to Girl Talk. We're so glad you can join us today. You're actually joining us in our studios here at Channel 57. Loving the new digs. We got a little bit of a makeover, and
it's like you're here at work with us. Clock in.
Very fresh. And I'm going to give a lot of credit to Jessa. I think she did a lot of the heavy lifting too.
Well, you don't know Megan, but our program manager Megan did a lot. Bella Domicile helped with, one of the hardest things is how in the heck to get started. Like, where do you begin?
Yeah.
So well, colors and
there's so many choices, you can be overwhelmed, and then you want them to go together well at the very end. So.
I've heard like when you're decorating your home, find one piece that you just love and then develop everything around that.
Oh, really?
I do
that with my outfits.
Is that what you did today?
I do.
What did you love today?
What did I start with?
Isn't that the truth, though? You end up putting on, you think of one thing first, and then you think of everything else to go with it.
That's how I cook, too. But
that is great, Janet.
I'm glad that's a thing, because that's how I do stuff.
I've never thought about it consciously, but I think it is something that we do.
Yeah. Speaking of things in sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say it's different when you're talking about a set, though, because you don't know it has to look good on TV.
Yeah.
That's the hard thing.
Yeah.
I think what Bella did for us is picked the things they really wanted to remove, is where we really started.
That works too.
It was pretty much everything. I mean, it's a complete and utter transformation. I think it looks lovely. Yeah. And Jessa was in here painting, and
Yeah, we had a big crew here. It was fun.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of looking better and feeling better, we'll be talking with Radiant Skin Therapy. Ann Pientka is the owner there, and she's got all kinds of great advice and help and procedures for anti-aging. I heard something recently where some folks were saying we need to get rid of the word anti-aging. I was wondering what you guys thought about that.
What would you replace it with?
I don't know. I was thinking of just something healthier, improvement, enhancing.
Something positive versus
aging
an anti.
gracefully or slowing the aging.
I think Radiance, one of their slogans is something like revealing your inner beauty. Which I think has a much better
or like
feeling.
Recapturing youth or something rather than like anti-something. Moving forward and
Right.
recapturing.
It's not that we don't want to age, we just don't want to age as harshly.
Right. Yeah. And it's inevitable. I mean, we're all going to get older. But
Exactly, you can't deny it, so you don't want to say, pretend that it's going to stop that process. There's no way to do that. So there's ways to help it along in a
slow it down.
Slow it down.
Just take care of yourself. It feels good to do so. And they do it all non-surgically, so that's one of the
Great
things
options.
why we love it. Yeah, absolutely.
And it's not just procedures, too. I know I've gone in there with all my skincare products and said, how am I doing?
Oh, that's awesome, really? I didn't know that.
And she's like, let's change this to something more powerful, or I have a better idea for a sunscreen. And anyway, just
start with removing the things from the set, right?
Yes, right.
Get that out of there. That one might stay.
The problem. Sometimes you got to start somewhere, right?
That's right. And speaking of, I'm so excited. I was going to talk about renewing your home a little bit in the light of the holidays. So I don't know if that's the direction you were going, but
you've got a tree up.
I put my tree up. I don't have Christmas lights though.
That's okay.
But I have my cat.
It's just a tree.
So it's me and my cat. I do have a stocking for my cat.
Of course you do. You always have
and it's got a little W for Willie on it. It's so cute. I don't have one, but he has one. So.
You need your own stocking.
We'll get you a stocking here. Maybe we'll hang them on the back of the set.
Oh, that'd be cute.
We need a fireplace. Gosh, one thing I didn't think of. Yeah. We'll turn it on the fireplace channel. We'll bring the TV in.
There we go.
I used to do that kind of thing. I used to, back in the day, actually have a videotape of a fireplace that I'd put in my TV. I know, kind of lame, but that's how desperate I was to have
and I think it does make you kind of feel like cozy, and it still gives you that sort of feeling.
Or it looked like your television was on fire. So
or that.
Let's move on.
Moving on.
We are going to be talking with Debbie Offerdahl. She's the owner of Ultimate Veritas Spa, and talk about great gal giving tips. She loves to help. She really does, and she is so freely able to give tips about, this is a great idea to help your kind of hair, or I love that she's
many years in the industry, lots of expertise.
Exactly.
Yeah,
also,
she does it all.
Also, years of expertise, Josh Lavick from Josh Lavick and Associates, talking real estate.
Yeah.
Wish we had time to pick your brain. You live with a real estate agent yourself.
I do, yeah. There's a lot to learn. And one thing about Josh is he's come on our real estate news for several years, and he is a wealth of information, very well spoken. And I've interacted with him, outside of the station, and he's just really easy to talk to and really easy to share information and to approach. And I think the feel of the real estate agent has changed over the last decade or two, in that It used to be button up, suited up, nicer suit, the nicer way they're going to be able to get you a home. And now it's really kind of, hey, they're going to help you with your experience and guide you along, because people go and they research themselves online. They don't need someone to drive them around at first. So it's a different game, but Josh and a lot of the folks we work with really know what they're doing. So it'll be good to talk to him. Yeah.
And you'll meet Josh next, right after the break.
Hi, and welcome back to Girl Talk. We're in some new digs, as Janet said earlier, so I'm going to go ahead and steal that word again. We are in the Channel 57 studios, surrounded by new stuff. It's beautiful here, and it's very exciting to have Girl Talk here. We're also excited. We're going to be talking with Radiance later in the show, Radiant Skincare. So we are very excited to be able to talk to them and hear about their project that they're working on. They're going to have a new space and some expansion. So that's later. But right now, not a new face to us here at the station. New face to Girl Talk. This is Josh Lavick of Josh Lavick and Associates. Thanks for being here today with us, Josh.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to Girl Talk. What do you think?
Hey, yeah, I wasn't sure about coming on the show, but thought we'd try it out today. So I'm.
You wore purple. It's perfect.
And it's our token male for the show today.
For the show today. Yep, we do have a lot of guys come on the show and they have a good time, and so you'll be sure about it in about 2 minutes when we're done with our, first part of our questioning.
Okay.
You'll be happy that you're here. I'm kidding. No, but for real, thanks for coming on the show. We want to know about what's going on with you in the real estate market with Josh Lavick and Associates. What you're doing out there in Wisconsin. Let us know.
Yeah, well, the biggest thing that you probably know if you've been listening to any of our real estate news episodes or following us online or anything like that, you probably know that we're in a strong seller's market, meaning there's not enough inventory for the number of buyers out there that want to actually purchase a home. So usually we look at like months supply of inventory. Usually around 6 months is considered a balanced market. Right now we're at like 2 months supply of inventory, meaning it would only take 2 months to sell off all the existing homes. So as such, we decided, we need to launch a promo to kind of help move the market forward. So we are launching a promo effective right now for people that are thinking about building a new home, because we believe that that's one way to kind of jumpstart this and get the more inventory flowing, is to get more people to build new homes. So if you contact my team, we'll connect you with a builder and kind of help you facilitate that process to help build a new home, and we'll give you $1,500 to use toward brand new furniture. So if you want new chairs like this, or a new couch, or a bedroom set, or dining room set, we'll give you $1,500 just for doing that.
Wow, that is so cool. From the part of, the community who's looking to find a home, you're connecting all the dots. Well, there isn't enough inventory, so just go build one and I'll help you out and give you a prize.
Exactly.
That's awesome. Thank you, Josh. That's very cool.
And I think sometimes you run out of money after you build the house, so it'll be nice to have some spending money to fill it.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about properties that you do have that
Sure.
you want to share with us, because it is such a tight industry. Let's find out what's there.
Yeah, we've got a few great listings right now. One of them is a nice ranch-style home we've got on the west side. Has some really top-of-the-line stainless appliances with like a Wolf stove and Sub-Zero refrigerator. Really nice open floor plan, so it really makes it easy for open conversation and dialogue and things like that. Plus the lower level's finished with a really nice movie room, which is great, and it's exposed in the lower level down there. That one's on the market at $349,900.
Okay.
Great.
Josh, my I guess one thing I really would like in a home is to have a backyard where I'm not looking into my neighbors and they're not looking in back at me. Do you have something like that?
We do, actually. So another great one. It's over also on the west side of Madison, just listed at $355,000. This is over on Meadow Suite, kind of off of High Point Road. Beautiful two-story home, 4 bedrooms, all upstairs, and it does back up to the park and green space, so real private back there. Or we listed another house over in the Atwood neighborhood on a dead end. On Jackson Street. So
I just saw that one out.
Yeah, really
nice
cool. I mean, it's been totally remodeled, top to bottom, gutted down to the studs. I mean, really a cool house. That one's at $375,000.
That's nice because I know that neighborhood. That's my neighborhood, and those homes around there are old. So to have the charm of the old house, but the nice updated inside, that's nice combo. Definitely. Now you've listed a lot of different kinds of houses there that you have for sale. Do you have anything that's a little more flashy, or like on the water, or like different price range for those folks out there that are looking to spend a little more?
Yeah, if you're looking to up the price range a little bit, we've got a really cool downtown condo, top floor penthouse unit down there. It's 3 bedroom, 3 baths for $725. Beautiful southwest facing views.
Nice.
Or if you want to get something on the lake, we've got property on Lake Wabisa. It's got actually 350 feet of frontage. Most of the homes are like 50 or 60 feet, so tons of lakefront there. and that one's at $8.75. So
It's a lovely lake. My mother used to live on that lake, so it's quite a nice area. It feels like a very small town community, but you're right down the street from Madison, so
Definitely.
yeah, it's very nice.
I want both. Can I have
I know,
both?
right? I was like,
Well, that one actually has 2 houses, so
right up my
there's yeah, 1 house and then a smaller little cottage on it. So it's really a unique property. Probably could be split even, but pretty
nice.
unique kind of place.
yeah, definitely. So much to talk about. Thank you so much for all this information.
you.
Josh Lavick with Josh Lavick and Associates. We're here at Channel 57 Studios, and this is Girl Talk. We'll be right back after the break.
Welcome back to Girl Talk. We are filming today at Channel 57, and later on in the show we'll be chatting with Radiant Skin Therapy, and they have got some new faces and new procedures as well as some new physical changes to their space coming up. So we'll chat with them in a little bit. But first we have Debbie with the Ultimate Veritas Spa and Salon. We just are huge fans of you and all of the staff over there.
Thanks for being here.
Absolutely.
Oh, thank you. And I'm huge fans of Girl Talk.
Aw,
I'm telling you, I have so many clients since I've started working with you girls. Yeah. They're like, oh my gosh, I saw you guys on Girl Talk. Those girls are so cool. And the energy.
The feeling is mutual, Debbie. We love you so much.
absolutely.
And you've taught us so much. We've talked about hair, wigs, lashes, how you can rent a space, and I'm really excited because we're going to talk a little bit about hair care. I'm a really big fan of the products. I use them.
Thank you.
Me too.
I think all of us do.
All 3 of us.
And
We're all hooked.
It's unanimous.
Debbie. Thanks a lot. Yeah.
And you guys have to pay attention to this stuff because you are one of, I think, the only places I know of that you make your own products. It's your own line. And I want to know
I'll be your
what
Vanna.
kind of
There you go.
made you want to design your own line of hair care products.
Well, after being in the industry for 35 years, I got into it at about 18 years old, and I loved math and science. So when I got my cosmetology degree, I would go to big shows, and so I would ask a lot of questions about, the science behind their products, and talk a lot about the business side, because that was my interest going in college, was business before I, took over the salon for my mom. And I found out that there was just so many ways to manufacture a product, that it was really the ingredients that mattered. And there was a lot of quality in a product. Well, then times changed. Over 20 years, a lot of manufacturers started to rely on more marketing versus really what's in the product.
Yeah.
And a lot of big manufacturers were bought out by large companies, and they started lowering the quality. So I'm like, what can I do to make a difference? Like, per example, they tell you that there's one shampoo that you need if you have color-treated hair. Well, actually, that's not true. You can put color-treated properties in any shampoo or conditioner. And finding out, that, wow, you don't need to buy this shampoo if you have thick hair and this shampoo if you have color-treated hair, and alternate. They're just trying to sell you more. So it became about marketing versus really, serving the consumer.
What's in it?
What's in it.
Yeah.
And so I guess, I felt that the important thing was to pay attention to what women wanted. Is simple. Like for hairspray, for example. Like you want light, medium, and hard hold.
It's the best. You
It is
literally just
honestly
click
the
from
best hairspray.
from low, medium to high
Right,
for how much
right.
you want.
Exactly.
I've gotten so many people hooked on this hairspray, Debbie. It is. I'm
know.
shipping it places.
Well, who wants 2 or 3 hairsprays, and they're going to sell you that in their marketing, and that's what it became about, is the marketing. And I wanted to focus on ingredients, and actually to make light, medium, and high hold. It's really in the delivery system of the nozzle, so you can switch it. So, most of my products they are bio-mineral, meaning they're plant-based, kind of like a Veda is all plant-based, and then you got protein like Redken used to be. So if you mix the two, they marry, you can really make a bio-mineral product that really gives high shine. The main thing is like the pumpkin seed, the sunflower extract.
And it makes such a difference on how your hair feels. I feel like I could be your infomercial, Debbie. I just love it because it's so soft and wonderful, and it makes such a difference. And speaking of making a difference, I want to make sure that we talk about this because something that you love to do is give back and make a difference. And so we're going to let you in on a little secret here today. That because a secret that we're putting on television, of course. But that we've just fallen in love with the Ultimate Veritas Spa Salon, and we're going to, because of that, begin filming in your space on a regular basis. And we're so excited because it's a beautiful spot.
I'm honored for Girl Talk to be there.
We can't wait. But we're also going to start doing, well, really Debbie's going to start doing letting you nominate either yourself or a friend or your mother for a full makeover. And we're going to start doing the makeover reveals on the show.
Yes.
It's gonna be so
life-changing
exciting.
makeovers, because I
Yes.
can tell you this much. Me personally as a stylist, when I'm working with a woman that, she's maybe going through some struggles, or a gentleman who's going through struggles in their lives, and you totally take them and give them something new, a new style, and work it with their face shape and their bone structure, and you explain it to them, and you help them just be able to style themselves at home, and maybe you do some color, and you do a dramatic change, that changes their life, and they look in the mirror and they say, wow, I feel beautiful, I feel great. That's a gift. I mean, you can't even put a price tag on that.
No
it makes
way.
me cry. I mean, there's people that have had such horrible things in their life happen, and
This
it's
can be the moment in their life that helps catapult them forward
Exactly.
and move on. We're getting misty on Girl Talk, and now
I
we
know.
gotta go to break.
You know
but
what? I like to
it's so
call it
fun to
truth
have you.
and beauty.
Truth
and beauty.
Yeah.
That's
I
why
love that.
I picked Veritas. That's the Latin word for truth, because I'm half Spanish.
Oh, I love it.
So Veritas
Beautiful.
is the truth and beauty.
Make sure you watch the Girl Talk, and we'll have some promotions on our station as well as our Facebook page on how you can enter to win that makeover or nominate somebody for it. So lots of great things. Thank you so much for
You're
being
welcome.
with us, Debbie. We
Thank
love
you guys.
And
Group
love you.
hug.
Yay! All right, we'll hug it out as we go to
Hug
break.
it
We'll
out.
be back with more Girl Talk coming up. Stick with us.
Welcome back to Girl Talk. As you know, we are filming at Channel 57 today because there are some new things happening over at Radiant Skin Therapy. And today we have the owner and RN with us, Ann Pientka, and a new face to Radiance, Ann Wallace. We're going to hear from you a little bit later. Thanks so much for being here today.
Thanks for having us over here.
And we know you guys have some new things going on over at Radiance. Maybe you've driven by, maybe you've stopped in. You guys are always bringing in new treatments, but there's also some physical changes and staff additions as well. Tell us more.
Yes. So, middle of October,
Okay.
we started our renovation of expansion. And so, with that expansion, we're adding a couple more treatment rooms. We finally have a break room, and of course, more storage, which everybody needs. But it's been a little bit dusty. It's going quick. They're doing a very good job, and we're super excited about the new space. And along with the new space has to come new faces.
Yay.
So Ann Wallace, she is new to us, but she has been in the aesthetic industry for 15 years, working
Wow.
with a plastic surgeon here in town.
Awesome.
So she has decided to join us, and we're really excited to have her.
Welcome.
Thank
so glad
you.
to have you.
Thank you.
And before I ask you to tell us a little bit more about yourself, welcome by the way, I want to make sure people know that you're undergoing these renovations, but you're open for business.
Yes.
Yes,
Absolutely,
that's important
right?
to add.
Okay.
We are open. The lobby is not looking so good. That's why we're here today. But it will be. But yes, we are open as we always are. There's a new doorway while the construction's going on, but then the main door that usually people entered through the lobby will now be just Radiance's door.
Awesome.
How
Yeah.
nice is that?
Yeah.
Good luck with that finish.
Right.
Anne, so nice to meet you.
Nice
and
to meet
I want
you.
to say, kind of lucky. I'm a little envious because I know the crew over at Radiance, really great group, and how fabulous to be joining them. Tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Well, as Ann mentioned, I have 15 years experience not only on the surgical end, but in aesthetics as well, doing injectables like Botox, Juvederm, Voluma, and many more. So I am so excited to be joining Radiance and continuing my aesthetic career with them.
And that's really important to bring out because there are no surgical procedures at Radiance. It's all these sorts of things that you just mentioned there.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, we have to say it. I'm sure you've gotten this a lot. You're obviously both named Anne. You're both beautiful. You both have fabulous style. We've kind of been gushing over them before the
short,
show.
dark hair.
Exactly. How are we going to be able to tell you guys apart?
Well, it's been a little bit interesting, so we're not really sure, but we've had lots of comments on Ann 1 and 2, old Ann, new Ann. We've had, along with Halloween, we had Thing 1, Thing 2.
Yes, I love that.
Jessica likes to call us AP and AW.
Oh,
I like those.
Yep, we're like, well, Anne Marie, Anne Elizabeth. We're really not quite sure how
Right.
we're going to do it yet, but so far we've just been chugging along with Ann, and we thought we'd make it easy so our clients didn't have to remember a new name.
Right. I love it. And you know, if you're with an Ann, you're in good hands.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right.
Exactly.
So let's go back to the treatments. You mentioned injectables, and one thing that's really neat, Ann, here we go.
I know, right?
Is that you do stay so up to date. So what's going to be coming for 2018?
Well, I'm not sure that we're going to reveal that quite yet.
No hints.
With regard to procedures?
Right. Yes.
Oh, really?
Right.
Yeah,
it
you
under
guys
wraps.
are always cutting edge
Well,
without cutting.
right.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. You know what? I think more than anything, with being a group of women in our middle age, we're always saying, "Hey, what's bothering us, and what would we want?" And that's kind of how I look at it, maybe kind of selfishly. And I say, if I want it, probably other people want it. And Ann's going to lead this one in January. The new procedure, she is going to be our girl, along with me as well. But she's going to be the main lead on this one. And she will also be back in January on Girl Talk to fill you in on that.
Okay, so the big reveal for this procedure then.
Can't wait.
Next time.
January.
Yes.
Yes.
For people who are watching and maybe are new to Radiance, could you quickly give us maybe an overview of the things that you are currently offering?
Sure.
Just the different things.
Do we have 10 minutes? No.
Right? The list goes on and on and on.
Well, we consider ourselves like a medical spa. So, you know, we have our Botox. We call them fillers or volumizers. Some people know those names, some people don't.
Yeah.
Peels, microderm, hydrofacials, cool sculpting, treatments for, you know, cellulite and smoothing. We do PRP for facial rejuvenation and hair. We have microneedling.
You're
On and on and on.
right. The list is endless.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
the nice thing
exactly.
is they're all actually listed out with more information on your website.
Yes.
Which I think is really helpful for people.
And consultations are free.
Consultations are free, and another big reveal in January is a new website coming out.
Ooh, exciting
So
stuff.
updated, good content.
I love it.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to stay tuned to Girl Talk and Radiance's website. Give them a call or stop by their number, 240-0088,
Yes.
and make an appointment with Ann or Ann.
Ann or Ann?
Ann or
Yes.
Ann. That's right.
Thank you guys for being here
Thanks.
today.
Appreciate
Thank it. you.
And thank you to all of our guests, and thank you for watching. And you can catch us next time right here on Girl Talk, only on Wisconsin's 57 television.
Beauty and styling for Girl Talk provided by the Ultimate Veritas Spa and Salon.